Meta Platform or Facebook stock has done amazing year to date. We can see the stock is up over 48.5%. On the most recent trading day, the stock was actually up over 6%. As you guys know, I'm very bullish in Meta Platforms. I'm super excited. And I want to say in the past few weeks, the company has announced a nice amount of updates that I want to take a closer look at in today's episode. So let's get started. So the updates that we're going to take a closer look at here are, some of them are pretty interesting. We're definitely going to get some pretty cool ones, but some of them might not be that impressive in my opinion. The first one we're going to take a closer look at is one on February 19th. This is going to be one that I don't consider too revolutionary at all, and that is Meta is testing Meta Verified to help creators establish their presence. So we've seen Twitter kind of do it with the blue check mark where they're kind of monetizing this. Meta says that this subscription is very important, right? They try to sell it to us as a monthly fee. We'll talk about the price in a bit. It can help with things like impersonation protection. It can also help increase visibility and support. And they're mainly focusing on, this is mainly focused for people who have some form of following, especially creators, to establish a presence in their platform. They did mention that Meta Verified is available for direct purchase on Instagram or Facebook in Australia and New Zealand, started later this week. People can purchase it for about $12 United States dollars a month. Again, I don't think this one's that revolutionary. It's just a way to kind of copy what Twitter is doing, and it seemed to work out pretty well for them. So might as well copy and paste for Meta Platforms, right? So the second update, in my opinion, is one that I find a lot more interesting, and I really like where this is going. So Mark Zuckerberg mentioned that there was a Brazil WhatsApp update. First, they mentioned that the central bank just authorized the launch of their new payment feature, so people will be able to pay small businesses right on WhatsApp, and they are excited to roll this out soon. For those that are not familiar, one of the great things is Meta has been trying to monetize WhatsApp with kind of creating it, making it some form of payment platform and peer-to-peer platform as well, like we've seen. They've already kind of started something like this in India, and it seems like Brazil is the next step. I do believe this has huge growth opportunities for Meta Platforms, especially in the past few quarters. Meta Platforms has mentioned that their messaging to advertisement solutions have been a huge success. So I do believe this kind of payment solution with WhatsApp can overall help accelerate that advertisement market as well. So this to me is very interesting and one I like a lot. The other one that I think a lot of people are talking about is Meta Platforms recently on March 3rd of 2023 announced that they are decreasing the price of their Meta Quest 2 and their Meta Quest Pro. Before we go any further, I want to thank you for watching, and I need your help to reach my goal of 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you can do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and thumbs up. Also, if you want some fantastic insight into the semiconductor industry, join my other channel, Semiconductor Investing and More, where I use my electrical engineering background to break down the semiconductor market. Finally, I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video, and check out fool.com/Jose for the 10 best stocks to buy now. With that link, you get a promotional offer for their subscription service. Now, let's continue with today's episode. I mean, I see this both as a good and a bad. Let me start off with the bad. I see it as a bad because it means that there wasn't huge demand. Obviously, macroeconomic growth right now would be a major headwind here, but it kind of shows you that, hey, there's not a true demand for the space, so Meta needs to create incentives to purchase. On the bright side, right, it is going to drive a little bit more people into the platforms and overall increase the virtual reality market or community that we have at the moment. The next update is one that I like a lot, and it's more of just the technological improvement of Meta. I don't think it's going to really change much of the company's stock price or kind of their financial numbers, but it just shows how Meta continues to innovate in this virtual reality market. And they did mention on February 21st that now you can tap with your finger instead of your controllers on Meta Quest VR. And again, that doesn't seem like a big thing, but eventually virtual reality has to be more immersive and feel more natural, and this is a great way to start off with that. This is something that's very difficult to do, right? That's why they have controllers. So for Meta to be able to do this, in my opinion, is pushing how it's really showcasing how they are improving the technology in the virtual reality market. So again, one that I don't believe will make any difference to the overall company's financial numbers, but it's one that in the long term of things can make Meta a leader in this space. Next, we can see that Mark Zuckerberg on February 16th announced what they called broadcast channel on Instagram, and this can help creators use broadcast channels to share their latest updates with followers using text, photos, video, voice notes, posts, and more. I don't think this is anything revolutionary, nothing that would really get me hyped up for the overall stock. It just kind of shows that, hey, they might be just creating more solutions to make sure they keep that retention in their platform and overall help creators talk to their followers and can make an incentive for maybe these creators to continue to post content in Meta's platforms and their overall ecosystem. The next update is one that came out again today, March 3rd on 2023, and this is one I enjoyed. So they announced some new creative tools and expression tools for Reels. Reels, in my opinion, is a huge growth factor for Meta at the moment. First, they made Reels being able to push up to 90 seconds. I want to say this is important because now with 90 seconds, it increases the amount of ads that they can hit you with. So overall, it can help monetize Reels for the platforms. And this is something that Meta is trying to do nowadays. They're trying to increase that Reels monetization. I think this is a great move. They also kind of released some form of tools make it easier to make Reels. Again, another great move. This is one that I enjoy a lot because it's overall going to increase the amount of content being provided in their platform. Eyes are going to stay in there, and they're also increasing their advertisement and monetizing solution with Reels using this, right? If they're improving the tools to make creative and fun, engaging Reels, that's going to help the retention of viewers watching that, and that overall is going to increase with the amount of ads that they hit, so more money goes to Meta. So I really enjoy this one a lot. The last update I have is one that came out earlier this week, where there was a leak talking about Meta's future in virtual reality headsets and augmented reality glasses. I don't think this is brand new news, right? We did know that Meta is going to continue to increase the virtual reality headsets, and they were already planning on releasing augmented reality glasses. So nothing here that would overall change stock price. The leaks are pretty interesting, but I would rather see stuff from the company itself to really try to see what's in store for the company's future. So I want to say I'm still very bullish on Meta Platforms. I do believe their advertisement market will continue to grow, especially right now where we are seeing this headwind in the advertisement space. I do believe though in the long term of things, the advertisement market has numerous tailwinds, and Meta Platforms is definitely going to be one that succeeds in this space. Also, like we see, Meta Platforms is very strong in the artificial intelligence market. I've done a few videos on that in the past, so make sure to check that out. And they seem to be a huge leader in the tech market and innovating in that virtual reality and augmented reality market. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick update. Take care and see you next time.